loves, Chapter 6 of the Four Agreements. Surrendering to the angel of death. Attach, detach. The parasite wants us to carry the past with us, and that makes it so heavy to be alive. When we try to live in the past, how can we enjoy the present? Everything that exists is an internal transformation. Everything in nature, all of creation, is changing. Creation is happening in the moment. It has no beginning. It has no end. It's ongoing. Energy is always transforming because it's alive. Life is the force that makes the transformation of energy possible. The force of life that opens a flower is the same force that makes us grow old. Look at your physical body and just imagine how you used to look when you were 5 years old compared to now. It still is you, but the body is completely different and changed. The dream of the planet is also changing, but more slowly than the personal dream. Even matter, the frame of the dream is always changing. Some things change so slowly that we don't notice them changing, but in 1 year, we notice the change, or in 10 years, we notice the change. The buildings we live in are changing, although very slowly. The trees and the mountains, all of nature is changing because life is passing through everything and everything is reacting to life. Our personal dream, the whole interaction between the dream and the dreamer is constantly shifting and changing. But in the virtual reality in our mind, we try to stop things from changing. Humans get attached to the dream. We resist the transformation of life. And this attachment, this resistance, creates emotional pain. By resisting the transformation of life, humans create the illusions of death. We suffer from every loss again and again. Humans have powerful memory, and we witness our own dream. In our memory, we attach to what is past. We try bringing it back to life, and in virtual reality, we succeed. We create a whole movie in our mind that we can repeat as often as we want to. If we close our eyes and use our imagination, we can see the movie again and again in the same way. From our point of view, of course, without our interpretation, that is the only true for us. We modify our memories and distort the images. What we remember is not the way things really happened, but the movie keeps playing in our mind. Life is what's happening. Death is what is not happening. A moment after something happens, it is already dead. Whatever happened to us as a child, in school, with friends, in love relationships, whatever was true 30 years ago is no longer true. Our whole personal history is dead, but we become so attached that we bring it back. We bring back the ghost in our mind. We carry the memory of our whole life knowing that it is dead, that it's no longer true, and yet it affects our everyday life. It's true that memory happened, but it's also true that it's not happening anymore. It is gone and it isn't real. If it was real, it's no longer real. In our dream, we keep death alive because we attach to what is death, but death doesn't really exist. Only life, only creation exists. The past is just an illusion. The angel of death teaches us to live in the present moment, which is the only moment we truly have. When we resist transformation and want to live in the past, we are still living in the present moment, but we are focused in the past dream. By focusing our attention in a past dream, our attention is not in the present, and we are not fully alive. Toltec mythology tells us that the angel of death is always beside us, ready to take everything away from us. Everything belongs to the angel of death. Nothing is ours to keep, including our physical body. Knowing this, we surrender to the angel of death and accept the transformation of life. The angel of death takes everything away from us, little by little. But for everything the angel of death takes away, life gives us something new. If we become so attached that with what the angel of death is taking away, we cannot receive the gifts of life. What the Toltec calls surrendering to the angel of death can also be called detachment. Detachment doesn't mean that we stop loving someone or something. It means we accept that there is nothing we can do to stop the transformation of life. Detachment is so powerful because when we learn to detach, we respect the forces of nature, which means we also respect the changes in our own life. By nature, We are born with the capacity to adapt to transformation, to adapt to constant change. When we are little children, we're always live in the present moment. We don't worry about the future and we don't care about the past. Instinctively, we let go of what is past and we accept every gift that life brings. If we're playing with a toy and we get bored, we let it go. We leave it in the grass and we no longer care. We no longer care that toy. Hang on, sorry. We leave it in the grass and we no longer care about that toy until it hooks our attention again. If we lose the toy, it's no longer there. We turn our attention to another toy. Little children accept the transformation of life, just as all animals do. Domestication teaches us to live in the past and to project into the future. After domestication, humans hardly ever live in the present moment. One way to practice surrendering to the angel of death is by practicing what I call attach-detach. Perhaps by calling it attach-detach, you can see that it is something different you can practice in your daily life. When something comes to you, you attach and enjoy it immensely as you can. As soon as the moment passes, you detach and let it go. You don't need to pay attention to what is gone, to what is already dead. When your attention is in the present, you aren't carrying the burdens of the past. If you can master attachment and detachment, you will keep your attention in the present moment. With awareness and practice, you are always going to enjoy your life because whatever it is before you, you are going to give 100% of your attention. You are going to take all the action necessary to enjoy your life and detach from whatever is gone. For example, I may love a woman very deeply, but as soon as I want to own her, I'm attached and I don't want to let her go, no matter what I do. She is free, and every time she walks away from me, if I'm attached, it's going to hurt. If I'm detached, I respect her freedom. She can do whatever she wants to do, and it doesn't hurt me at all. By being detached, I respect my own freedom as well. When you are around me, I enjoy your beauty and your presence, and I attach to you. But when I walk out the door and I do not see you, then I detach, because if I don't detach, it's going to hurt. The key is to find equilibrium between attachment and detachment. Attachment helps you live in your life intensely in the present moment. With attachment, you can increase your desire to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. And with detachment, you don't have to suffer what you didn't accomplish. You simply let go. The practice of attach-detach can be used with businesses, with homes, with cars, with pets, with everything, but it's even more important with knowledge. Humans become very attached to knowledge. We are so attached that we believe that we don't want to let go of our beliefs, even if these beliefs are not true at all. Even if our beliefs make us suffer and create a big drama in our life, they also make us feel safe because it's our behavior that we know so well. For all of our life, we carried a corpse with us. That corpse is what we believe we are. It is the human form and all the distorted images we identify with. It is dead and heavy and it rules our life, but we don't want to let it go. We know our limitations. We know how to suffer. We know how to react with jealousy, with anger, and with all the emotional drama that makes us feel secure. As we said before, letting go of what we know, of what we believe, always creates a little fear and an anxiety, because we are going into unknown territory. We don't have to attach to our beliefs. If we are not attached to our beliefs and a better concept comes to us, we can let go of old concept, adopt the new concept, and improve our life much faster. We can let go of the distorted images we identify with. We can detach from agreements and beliefs that limit the expression of our creativity and our love. This frees our energy to create a new dream, and what we create is a masterpiece of our own life. There is an exercise to go with this. Okay, I'm gonna stop this and do a part 2.